So this video gives us a look at the process of calculating reverse percentages. So if we look at that in context, let's say a student guessed that there were 160 sweets in this jar. And we know that the percentage difference or error in their guess was 20% under. So their guess was 20% under the real number. How can we work backwards, hence reverse, to work out how many sweets there are in the jar? So we'll start by saying, since we know there was a 20% error that was under, we know that the 160 that they guessed represents 80% of the number of sweets. That's because 100% is all the sweets. There was a 20% error, so the 160 that they guessed must represent the 80% that is left. So we can take that information, since we know that 160 represents 80%, we can divide it by 80 and then we'll have a figure that represents 1%. And if we multiply that figure by 100, we'll have the figure that represents 100%. So it hinges on recognizing that this 160 represents 80%. Divide that by 80 then to get 1%, multiply by 100 to get 100%. So if we put those numbers into the sum like that, 160 divided by 80 times 100 gives us a total of 200 sweets in the jar. 200 is the number that represents 100% of the sweets.